Welcome to this chair yoga class. Let's find a comfortable chair. Sit up. I'm cold, so I'm going to start with a shawl on. Sit up nice and tall. Let's start by focusing on our posture today. Feel your feet pressing into the earth, your knees right over your heels, legs parallel coming out from your hips, sitting up tall with your shoulders over your hips, your ears over your shoulders. And close your eyes. And notice your breath. Our breath is the source of prana in our life. Prana, life energy, rides on the breath. Our breath connects us to the present moment. It's impossible to breathe in the past or the future. You can only breathe in the present moment. And yet, paradoxically, our breath also connects us to everything that exists. So let's start with a guided meditation to connect with the breath. Starting by checking with that posture and pressing down to the feet. Inhaling, stretching up tall, getting as tall as you can. As you breathe in, imagine a golden shower of light pouring down on you and through you, washing down through your body, down through your hips, legs, knees, feet, washing through you anything you don't need, cleansing and clearing your body with a cosmic golden light. Keep pressing into your feet and stretching up into the heavens. Breathing in that cosmic light, breathing it down through your body. And then inhaling up through the soles of your feet. Imagine red earth energy from the core of Mother Earth. Feel that earth energy rising up through your feet, your legs, your pelvis, your abdomen, your solar plexus area, all the way up into your heart. Drawing earth energy up from your feet. Filling your body, grounding you, connecting you to the earth. And as you breathe in, fill yourself with the light. And imagine yourself at the center of the universe, which you are. And your heart is at the very center. As you breathe out like a ripple, your love and light fills the room that you're in. Inhale, breathing in light. Exhaling, that love shines from your heart, filling the city that you're in. Inhale, breathing in the light, shining from your heart, sending that love out to the state that you're in. Inhale, breathing in the light. Exhaling, love from your heart, sending that light to the country that you're in. Inhaling, breathing into your heart, sending that light out to the world that you're in. Inhale, breathing in the light, and from your heart, sending that light out to the galaxy that you're in. Breathing that light in and sending that light out to the universe that you are in. And with eyes open or closed, we'll move with the breath. I'm going to scoot forward on my chair a little bit. Inhale, sun shining breath, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling. Inhaling, draw the belly up, lift the chest, stretch up. Exhale. I'm sorry, I was giving you abdominal breathing and diaphragmatic breathing. I want to do abdominal breathing. So inhale, drop the belly. Expand the rib cage. Stretch up. Exhale, draw the belly in. All the air comes out. Grounding through the feet, pressing down. Inhaling, stretching up. Draw the belly in. Soft belly, fill the rib cage. Breath all the way up to the collarbones. Reach out, draw the belly in, press down. Last one. And notice the after effect. Maintaining that strong connection to the earth and to the heavens. Stretch up tall, exhale, lower the chin and roll the ear to one side. And roll the ear the other way. Exhale down. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Take your time. Like you're rolling on the waves of breath. Notice how lovely that rhythmic rolling breathing is. Very soothing. Let's come back to center, stretch up. Rotating the head. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, rotate. And back to center. And back to center. Inhale a shoulder up and exhale it down. Inhale it up, exhale, press it down. Inhale, squeezing the shoulder muscle up, exhale, lengthening it down. Inhale up and exhale down and back to center. With the breath and other side, inhale up, exhale, press it down. Inhale up, exhale, press it down. Notice how soothing this rhythmic moving with the breath is. And relax. Full breath here. And inhale the shoulders forward. And exhale them back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Deep breath, inhale forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale back. And we'll do a full circle. Inhaling back and up. Exhaling forward and down. And relax. Feel the breath, slow and deep and full. Let's do airport scanners. We're going to bring our arms, fingers together, palms facing front. Only do as much as your shoulders will allow. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up. And we're going to turn this into uniting heaven and earth. So we're going to take one hand and push up with the fingertips towards the center line. The other hand pushing down with the fingertips towards your body if you can. Stretch up tall, or you can put your hand on the chair and push down on the chair if that will help you sit up tall. Good. Inhale. Change arms. Inhaling, stretching up, lengthening the side body, pressing down, and changing arms. Inhaling, pressing up and pressing down, changing sides. Inhaling, pressing up and pressing down. Let your core supporting you. Stretching through the side ribs, reaching down through the feet, inhaling. And stretch up. And change sides. And press. And down. And take that in. Let's warm up the hands one more time, reaching the fingers out. We'll wiggle the fingers. And let's play the piano. Bring those arms out, wiggling the fingers, coming back. Let the arms cross. Playing the piano, wiggle those fingers, arms come out. And exhaling, bringing those hands back in and crossing. And this time we're going to bring those arms out, wiggling the fingers, turn the palms up. We're going to play the piano upside down. Wiggling those fingers, arms cross. Changing elbows across, of course. And one more time. And out, and Let's move on to our legs. So again, scooting towards the edge of your chair. Let's bring our heels out, our toes up, sit up nice and tall, and we'll circle the ankles. And circle the other way. And point and flex. Inhale, point the toes up. Exhale, stretch the legs straight. So the knees are bending a little bit too here. That's okay. That's good, right? Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, belly rounds. Exhale, belly stretches up. We're getting a lot of action happening in the whole front of the body from the waistline down. And let's windshield wiper. And my new favorite, bringing the feet out wide. We're going to roll onto the inside of the arches. So we're opening the ankles and the hip joints. So you want to have your feet far enough apart that you can roll onto the inside of your feet and then roll onto the outside of the feet. Nice stretch here. Nice stretch here. Working on the flexibility of our arches, of our ankles, which is very important for our balance. Inhale out. Exhale in. So that lovely rhythmic moving with the breath. Calming, soothing, and energizing. Just don't want to stop, right? It's just so much fun to move in a rhythmic pattern with our breath. And let's stop and come back. So one more thing before we come to standing, a little aerobics. You can scoot back on your chair a little bit. Bring your hands underneath your thighs. Pick those legs up. And we're going to flutter kick. Draw the belly in for support. Slow, deep, full breaths. Always feel free to stop if it's too much. Let's rest for a moment. And I think we may need to scoot forward a little bit more for the next one, picking the legs up, out, and in. So again, good abdominal work here. Drawing that belly in to support. Upper body is leaning back a little bit. You could be touching the back of your chair depending on how far away from the back of the chair you're sitting. Again, if it's too much, stop, or just bend your knees, put your feet on the floor and step in and out. Another option is doing this or this. Inhaling out and exhaling in. Notice how much easier and more fun it is when you do the movement with the breath. And rest. Woo, give those thighs a rub. And come to stillness when you're ready. Let's walk the legs out. We're going to do some half salutes with wide legs. So bringing the hands to the heart. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale, bringing the hands to the legs and come forward. Inhale up. Exhale. And that's the easy variation. If you want to add a full forward fold, bring your legs back together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward or come all the way back. Inhale, reach up, or exhale, come into cobra. Surrender over. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. If your legs are wide, you're just coming forward with a straight back. Otherwise, exhaling all the way over. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Take a full breath between each set. Inhale. And fold. I'm sorry, inhale, cobra. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Two more. Take a full breath with it between each one. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Inhale. I'm sorry, keep messing that up. Exhale, over. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. That's what happens when you vary your routine, which is good for your brain, but the body wants to do what it's used to doing. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Got to be conscious. And take some breaths here. And we'll come to standing. So we've already done some leg strengtheners. We don't need to do sit to stands today. Let's come into Tadasana. I'm going to stand by my chair. You can stand behind yours, holding on with two hands. So we had a request for balance today. So starting in Tadasana. Rounding, as we did in our seated meditation. Stretching up tall. Hands by your side, reaching to the floor if you don't need to hold on to the chair. And we're going to lift one heel and then change sides. Lifting one heel and then the other. So again, I'll come in front. See that? So you could be holding on to the chair, lifting one heel and switching. If even this is too much, then put one heel down before you lift the other. Or lifting one heel, coming up and switching. If you don't need the chair, reaching down through the straight heel, up through the top of the head, and find your drishti, something in front of you, you can softly look at. If I look at myself in the computer screen, then I'll fall because I'm moving. You need to find something that's not moving and softly gaze. So this will help your balance. Are you finding it easier on one foot than the other? And if you like, come up on both toes, holding onto the chair or not. And if you feel safe, the arms can come out or up, depending on what your shoulders will allow. Rounding, drawing the energy up through the earth, reaching up into the heavens, bringing that cosmic golden light down, shining from your heart. And shake it out if you need to. Facing the back of your chair, I'm going to face the side of my chair. We're going to do a warrior one. So start with the left leg, perhaps. So we're starting in Tadasana. We're going to turn the toes of the left leg out a little bit and then step back. So our feet are on the floor. The back foot's probably at an angle. The feet are on two railroad tracks, not one behind the other. Find your drishti in front of you. You're either holding on to the chair. Even this is challenging. Last week we did one foot right in front of the other, right? This time we're on two railroad tracks, but still a challenging balance. Press down into the earth. Draw the knees up. Tuck the tailbone. Draw the abdominals up. Tuck the rib cage. Bring the back of the neck low. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, the arms at your side or up into goddess. Press the floor apart with your feet. Bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth right behind your front teeth. Not touching your front teeth, but just touching the little protrusion of the roof of your mouth. And bring your hands back to your chair if you need to. Take a deep breath. We're going to lunge. Find your drishti. You bring your thumb and forefinger together and three fingers touching. Hands in goddess if you don't need to be holding on. Feel your knees being drawn towards the midline. And going to rock back, lift the front toes up. So now we're on one foot and one heel. Find your drishti. And either stay here or arms in goddess. Now, come on back down, foot back on the floor. Now we're going to do a little series if you can. So we're going to lunge forward and straight. Inhale tall, with or without arms. Come forward and straight. Press into the back heel. Forward and straight. Knee is tracking right over that front foot, but not going past it. Hands to the chair. Let's step up. Take a moment into Tadasana, holding on or not. And we'll send the other foot back. So again, added a little angle and straight back so that the feet are not both facing straight forward. Legs are straight for starters. Tailbone down, belly up. Back of the neck long. Feel safe. Bring your hands into goddess, one hand or two. Find your drishti. Strong legs reaching down. And come on down. Bring that front knee to warrior. And once again, you can stay here with hands on the chair or in goddess. Tongue against the roof of your mouth, soft gaze on something that's not moving. And straighten your legs, rock back, lifting the front toes. Stay here or And down. Put that foot on the floor, and we'll do a movement, bend and straighten with or without hands. Inhale tall, exhale bend. And back to chair, back to parallel, back to Tadasana, eyes open or closed. Okay, we're going to go into stork pose, which is a really great pose for balance. And it's the same alignment that you use in walking. So finding Tadasana. Let's shift our weight over to our right leg and lift up our left heel, or pick that leg up. Balance with one hand or two. And if it doesn't work for you to have the leg up, just lift your heel. Find the level of challenge that your body wants. Maybe just holding on the chair with one finger, with two hands, whatever your body is ready for today, but not looking down. So one thing about balance is if you look down here, or if you look up there, your balance is not going to help. Looking straight in the direction you want to go. You know, when you drive, you know that. You can't look right at the road in front of you. You have to look at where you want to go for good balance. Same thing here. Leg down. Shake it out if you need to, or give it a rub. And we'll change sides. So again, you're holding onto the chair, one hand or two, shifting your weight over to your left. Lift your heel, find your drishti. Stay here. Rounding through the standing leg and stretching up tall, or pick that leg up, foot flexed. Adding arms, if you like, a hand or a finger, whatever works for you. And down. Check it out if you need to, rub your legs if you need to, whatever works for you, whatever you need to do. And let's come sit down on the chair. A few breaths. Integrate what we've done so far. Let's move into some forward fold. So we're going to stretch the right leg out. Left heel is under your knee. Inhale tall. Exhale, you can have your hands on your thigh here or slide down here. Just don't be right on your knee, the straight leg knee. Surrender over. Draw the belly back. Feel your back stretch. Let your head go. Even here, you can move with the breath. As you inhale, feel the body rise up from away from the leg for a bit. And as you exhale, roll yourself back over the leg. Inhale, rolling from the belly to the top of the head, and exhaling, releasing over the leg. Inhaling, rolling from the breath, lifting from the tailbone to the head, exhaling. Lovely little pulsing with the breath. It's not a pushing. Pulsing sometimes people think is more of a push it, but this is just a gentle rolling with the breath. Again, it's soothing, it's relaxing. And by releasing a little, rolling up and then releasing down, you may find you actually go further. And let's inhale, slide back up. A nice seated Tadasana. And we'll stretch the other leg out. Inhale tall, either hands on the opposite thigh or sliding down past your knee, not on your knee. Exhaling over the leg, letting your head go. Draw your belly back. Inhale, very gentle, riding the breath. Just like waves lapping against the shore. Inhaling, just lifting up a little on the breath. And exhaling, surrendering over. And inhale, back up. Back to seated mountain. Do some spinal twists. Stretch up nice and tall. Bring your right hand across. Inhale, tall. Exhale, rotate. Back to center. Inhale, tall. Bring the arm across. Use your hand on the chair, the side of the back to help you rotate. And back to center. Find your seated mountain. You can do a second set of this, or inhale your knee up, hold it with the opposite hand, and spinal twist. Drawing your knee towards the midline and your shoulders away from the knee. Inhale back to center and down. Find the breath, find seated mountain, and either another twist here, or bring that leg up, hold it with the opposite hands, pull the knee towards the midline and move your shoulders away from that knee. And inhale back to center. Rest yourself back in your chair. Find whatever you need for warmth and comfort in Shavasana. Close your eyes. Notice your breath. If you find your mind wandering, bring your awareness down into your feet. The mind is wandering because there's too much energy up in the head. And if we bring our awareness into our feet, by definition, we've brought it into our whole body. So either the awareness is being drawn by some strong sensation in the body, or we're resting our awareness with our feet touching the earth, grounding our energy. You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, slowly bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Bring your hands together and rub them briskly. Build up healing energy between your hands. Feel that warmth. And then cup the hands over the eyes, radiating that warmth into your eyes and breathe. Blink your eyes. Move your hands, come back into the room. And bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Keep breathing.